Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday and that means it's Btcc. This week we're doing another exhibition race, of which there have been two, which we're doing on the off season. As usual, or as is now usual, we have a little friend in the commentary box. Say hello, little friend.
Hello everybody, little friend here.
A special friend.
I'm a special friend. We're special people.
Right, so this evening's race is going to be around Sarthe, which many people will probably know as Le Mans. I think its other name is, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, we're doing the version, or rather they're doing the version without the chicane. And we are doing, I've completely forgotten how many laps we're doing.
It's 50 minutes, isn't it?
It is, it's a 50-minute race. Well spotted, Herb.
You're welcome.
Right, the tyres, everybody has to be on comfort hards, not comfort hards, sports hards. Jesus, could you imagine comfort hards?
Racing hards, not sports hard.
That's the same thing, isn't it? In my mind, they're all the same tyre, they're just black and round.
They're very hard to me.
I do apologise, I am feeling a bit out of sorts again this afternoon. So, if I go quiet, it's probably because I've run off to the toilet to talk to God on the big white telephone.
That's it. Praying out that white porcelain God.
That's the one. So, right, so they are on race hards. Tyre wear is set to 1. Fuel consumption is ×5, which that's a little high for this track, isn't it?
Yeah, because he had it on 1 last week, didn't he? He likes to mix it up.
Yeah. As Herbs has already stated, the race will go on for 50 minutes. And the only other thing you need to know, starting fuel will be 80%. So at the moment we're just waiting for the lobby to fill up.
Alan's racing tonight as well.
No!
Yeah, he's just joined the lobby.
I don't mean he's racing.
Well, he's on the track. And I think the Mew's going to have a try as well.
Oh, go on, Mew.
I'm not sure though, because he spent all night watching the Le Mans esports race.
Jesus, for a moment then I wondered where that was going. Oh,
yeah,
was that the one with Jimmy Broadbent in?
It might have been, I don't know. I know ERT had a couple of teams in there.
Yeah, whatever.
Who there?
I know, stop it.
No, I don't. Well, we've already got double the races this tonight then.
I know. Okay, happy Father's Day, everyone, by the way, for those over in England.
Happy Father's Day.
I got some wonderful gifts.
Did you? What did you have nice?
Well, Hikaru, who is my eldest lad, he bought me a brand new PlayStation controller.
Ooh, nice.
Hang on, let me check the box. In Magma Red. So now I've got red, white and black. I just need the blue one.
Yeah, I've got the deep blue one.
Oh, I just want the blue one because then I've got red, white and blue. Yeah. I've got the usual stuff, you know, sweeties and whatnot. Strangest gift I got today. My wife bought me a bench.
Is that throughout the allotment?
Yeah.
Is that so she can come out and just sit there and watch your work?
That's the one. Evening, Doc.
Hello, Doc.
Alright, so the rules, if memory serves for this, it will be a 1-lap qualifier.
Yes. There'll be a 1-lap warm, out-lap qualifier end.
Yep. So, who are we waiting on now? Ooh.
I think this is most of the people who said they were going to race. I know Matty Cakes has forgotten watching the football to race tonight.
don't want to watch football anyway. What do you want to watch football for? Just a bunch of grown men kicking a bag of wind around.
It must be very strange when there's no crowds in there either.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, the atmosphere is just going to be like, you know, tumbleweeds blowing across the pitch.
Yeah. But people need to have their football. I used to be one of them, not anymore.
I haven't followed footy since the 80s. That's when it became more about money than it did about the game.
I think it was about 2006 I packed football watching it.
To give you an idea, when was it? What year did Cov win the FA Cup? Was it 86 or 87? That would have literally have been the last game I watched. And now I've not been near a stadium. I've not even watched a game on telly. In fact, football is banned in our house. None of the lads watch it either.
I think a better way you could spend it, Doc, is join the lobby and have a race.
Yes, come on, get your ass in here, lad.
He was my teammate for half a season, if I remember rightly, in Btcc.
Well, the way I'm looking at it is that if he's just done the 24-hour race, think of the practice he's just had.
Exactly, because I think M3 guy was on some sort of team doing it as well.
Oh, the Muse left the room.
Yeah, I think he was only going to race if the numbers was low. Like I say, I think he was moderating or something.
Hello, Hansa.
YouTube. Hello, Hansa. Fair enough, Doc. I was only teasing.
Yeah, I suppose you could just watch instead. Become a complete and total Craden. Well, I have noticed I race less and less and commentate more and more.
Me too. Well, I've always jokingly said I don't really race.
Well, we don't know.
Nah.
You know, we have a laugh on a Tuesday with the Samba Bus series, which, there's a point, I've got to... Shall I let it be known now?
You can do.
Because when the Samba Bus series ends, I usually like to find something equally as daft to do. So I think I'm going to bring back the Fiat 500 series.
Cool. Not
that modern malarkey, the proper one, the 1968 one.
Yeah, I guess I did it. Well, I might race with the modern one, and it was not fun at all.
It's just nah. I like the slower cars. They're just more fun, I think. The faster cars, they're good for the lads who want to race with them, but they're just a little too serious for me.
The limiter racing.
Oh God, yeah, Doc raced a few of them with us. The amount of times you'd kind of like be burning down the straight and it just be going ping, ping, because it'd take like 5 seconds for it to catch the engine again. I might even allow tuning this time.
What you mean? Max power, minimum weight?
Yep. Comfort hards, no traction control. It'd basically be the same settings as a Samba Bus, but in the 500s.
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
So yeah, tune the life out of it, extend the gears as much as you want. And we'll just have fun with it like we do with the buses. See, I was hoping that they'd release more dirt tracks so that we could do like a, you know, the Americans have the Super Truck series. You know, the off-road trucks, and they just race them around like nutters. I was hoping they'd do that, but they didn't. Oh, God, I forgot to set the keyboard up. I wish it'd stop turning itself off. It's well annoying. Oh, that was good timing.
Oh, Spooky Luke, he had an interesting conversation with the wall. You just saw it on your stream?
Yeah. I literally just swapped camera and there he was. Boink, straight into the wall. To be fair, I think I do that on that corner.
Now I'm wondering whether Wizard's going to get the trifecta done tonight.
Well,
He won on Friday. He won on Saturday. Will he win on Sunday as well?
Oh, see, now I don't want to jinx it now. I don't want to bring that commentator's curse on him. Right, so how's your track knowledge then, Herb?
What's that? as you frantically slid. I don't know the corners yet, but I will. Do you know them?
Jesus, 23 corners. Right, who's about to go over the start-finish straight? Can't even see where it is on the map, actually. Right, lumpy bit, left a bit, right a bit. Oh, we might as well stay with Athens, he's just come over the line. That's handy. Right, so he's coming around Dunlop Curve. And now I can't pronounce that. I honestly can't pronounce that, but the second word is Dunlop.
Yeah.
You're having a laugh.
Chapelle.
Yeah. And then no. Right, yeah, there's lots of corners, and the names are just too difficult for me to pronounce.
Should we just call that Rouge, that corner?
Yeah, not to be confused with Eau Rouge, because that's a different track. Oh, look, we're starting the final. Stop check. It'd help if I actually read the comments, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so we've got Indianapolis, Mulsanne, Tetra Rouge.
Hey Doc, was Jimmy Broadbent in the race with you? Right, again, I can't see the... It doesn't matter that I can't see the lights.
I was just thinking exactly the same thing. Where are the lights?
I think I'm actually going to have to start in chase cam, you know. Just so we can see the lights.
Oh, Wizards and Luckman. Are they going off somewhere that we don't know?
There's a super special shortcut round there.
Oh, Hansen takes out Alan.
That's right, it was our Factor 2, wasn't it?
Just waiting for Mew to
stop
enjoying winning.
In it. For a moment then, Mew was technically leading the race.
He was.
He would have won it on distance.
So now we're into qualifying.
Right, let's get this into chase cam. I said let's get this into if it's turned my keyboard off again, am I allowed to swear on stream?
Depends.
No, it didn't turn the keyboard off. Right, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Right, so this is Virage de Tetra Rouge. I'm going to give it a go.
I think it is Tetra Rouge. I'm just calling that area.
Dandres curb into... how do you... Hanau Direz? No, I'm going to sound like a right muppet if I try and pronounce them.
You know what that is? That's the back straight.
It is, and without the chicane, it's a long back straight.
It is.
Hello. Lookman giving Fabuki a bit of a bump draft. And getting a penalty as well.
Well, we got a train forming here with M3 guy, Hansa and Wizard.
Yeah, well, Fubuki's at the limit of his car at the moment, which seems to be 180.
It's got 182. Wizard's 182, 183.
He's going to be getting the slip off someone, isn't he?
No, he's in the front now. It's got 184.
I say it's Fubuki leading the pack out at the moment, is it?
No, Wizard's got a... He's in the group of 3 with Hansa and M3 guy.
Ah, righty. Oh, the one's right the way back down the back straight there.
Yeah, the ones who just come to Mulsanne. Except Wizard went straight on, which I have known to be due very, very often.
Oh, I did that I had a cheeky lap last night to see if it was worth me doing one of my silly laps. It did not go well, that's all I'm saying.
All I can say is if your head's feeling, don't look at Spooky Lukey's car too often. That won't help your head.
Oh, see, now I have to look at it. Oh, Jesus, okay, yeah. Has he just come out a mirror or something?
I don't know.
That's the same kind of vinyl wrap they put on cars that they don't want reporters taking photographs of, isn't it?
Oh, of course, yeah, that's true.
And I live literally a 20-minute drive away from Mira, which is the unofficial, you know, that test track that doesn't exist just off the A5 near Nuneaton.
Yes. which was regularly featured on Top Gear.
Yeah, which when my father was alive, because he was in a wheelchair, they held the mobility road show there every year, so they could go and see what cars they could get, and I'd see all the new Jags and everything going round the test tracks. It was like, well, that's not very secret, is it? I've got a phone and a camera in my hand. But yeah, he used to go every year and test drive the new cars, with the excuse that he was going to buy one. He never did.
I think Fubs is getting the move on because he's got Luckman right behind him.
Yeah.
Just jabbing him with a kebab stick.
Innit?
So now they're starting their full laps now.
Yep. And of course Luckman's in prime position as well.
Yep.
He'll be able to make up quite a bit of time on that back straight.
See, so when they come down the back straight, I'll just think back to, I don't know what year it was, watching the Audi LMP come down there, and it take up flying lessons badly.
Oh yeah, when it came over the last rise.
Yeah, and
it
then
literally did a backflip, didn't it?
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a bad crash. That was.
It was.
God, blimey, that was proper time ago as well. We're talking decades.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely more than 10 years.
Oh, that's not going to do Wizard any good. He's got a penalty on his...
Yeah, so's Luckman. He may be making up a lot of time at the moment, but that second penalty is going to cost him, well, dearly at the end. Unless he can find a way of getting clear of Fubs and getting at least a second ahead of everyone else.
At least he just gone past Fubs.
Yep. That's what he did.
I think
Yeah. He was doing like 183 when he came past Fubs. So. And now Fubs is like, nope. Mine. Go away. I am crossing the line first. Oh, look, so very late with his gear change there.
Well, that Athens went a bit long there. Lovely line by Hansen through the corner.
I do believe Luckman is having a little friendly bump draft with Fubuki now. Or maybe he's just letting him know he's there.
I almost got a feeling that they might be working together.
It might be, you know. Maybe they're teaming up to make sure Wiz doesn't get the triple win. Be a little mean of you boys, to be honest, if that's what you're playing at.
Wiz and Luckman have got about the same amount of penalty each, 0.9. I must admit, apart from Fubs and Luckman, everyone else, there's a reasonable gap between them.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at... see what Mew's up to.
So they've just gone through the S's.
Right, this is where Mew scares us all and gets pole.
So Fubs has done a 142.
342.
342, yeah.
Instead of 142, what were they going round in, jets?
Alan, 344. Athens, a 345. And a 346. Was just burning his penalty.
Still getting a 345.
M3 got a 347. Spooky look at 348. Magic Cake 348. And here comes the Mew. Very respectable 351.
Trust me, that's better than I did last night.
That's what I'm saying, a respectable 351.
Oh, what's that poor bald ever done to him?
He's probably clearing it out the way for later.
Yeah, it's to make sure he doesn't get that crosswind.
So, like last week, Fubs gets pole. And Alan's in third. Good old Alan!
Alan! Well done, mate. Mew, it was still better than I can do, so don't say it was the word that you said.
Yeah, that one. Pretty good, to be fair.
Stop putting yourself down, that's what we're here for.
So no messing about tonight, getting straight into it.
I know. God blimey, gloves are off.
Good Alan doing all those donuts. Making me hungry. Here we go.
Right, now hopefully I remember to stay in chase can. And I'm going to, as soon as the race starts, jump to the back of the grid. Because that should in theory give me the best view of the lights. That's not chase cam. It won't let me see. It's being a bugger.
Yeah, it won't let you change, really.
No, won't let me change. We're off.
And I'm off. Massive wheel spin in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Athens has had a good start.
That's going to be 4 wide. Oh no, 3 wide. Not a set of corners you want to be going through with 3 people.
Ooh.
A little bumpy.
But nothing too bad.
Yeah, that's actually fairly clean.
Fubs is out to clear in the front.
That's it, and it's going to be Fubs now trying to get as big a gap as he can before he needs to come in for fuel.
But the problem is for the next minute or so, he's the one who's going to be burning the most fuel.
True.
Down that straight.
Athens and Luckman are still having a drag race.
They're fighting over the slip, aren't they?
Yep. Looks like Luckman's won that one.
Oh, Muse unfortunately picked up a 2-second penalty.
He'll scrub that. Alan making a move on Athens.
189.
And of course, all the speed he picked up coming past Athens, he's going to carry now down to Luckman as well. He's making a move on Luckman into the corner. Is he going to get flips as well? He's actually in first. He's done it.
Go on, Alan. Now will he break?
The only problem is now is that everybody's going to be on his chuff coming into... which one's this? This is Musan, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, someone went flying wide there. Hansa. I think that might have been an invasive action.
Let's have a quick look, see what happened there. What the? Are you having a laugh?
Alan's opened up himself a lovely 1 second gap.
For some unknown reason, it's decided that the replay function doesn't want to work tonight. Okay.
Spooky Lukey's up into second.
Wow. Well, to be fair, as they all settle down for the first bit of the lap, it is going to be a case of everybody just settling down.
Oh, someone else has gone off at the... Is it Indianapolis? Pubs?
Right, so Fub was in fourth. It's all nice and tidy at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody went off in the background as well. Yeah, it looks like Fub's may have hit into the back of somebody who was braking quite heavily and then just got a bit of wheel spin coming back out the corner.
He's all over the back of Matty Cakes at the moment.
Yeah.
Was Vegan sticking to the back of M3 guy? The M3 guy's gone wide.
Alright, Spooky having a quick look there at Alan. Cutting the corner, that's a bit naughty, boys. Come on now. Play nice.
Yeah, but he certainly got the penalty for doing that.
Yeah, Spooky's got himself a 2-second penalty for cutting that corner. And it was a proper cut as well.
I'm surprised Alan didn't pick one up then.
Yeah, although I actually think there was maybe a little bit of contact there. But Spooky ain't giving him any... Oh, he's used the ghosting to his advantage. And ghosted through Alan on the corner. That's naughty, that is. That's proper naughty. And
I think that's freaked Alan out because he lost his spot straight up second to Athens.
Yeah.
And now he's got Luckman all over the back of him.
I do believe that as soon as you pick up a penalty, you have to get rid of it straight away. That's what I think the rule should be. Because for exactly situations like this where, you know, the guy's got a penalty and he can drive straight through you.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, well, I'm hoping you don't, Rob.
Alan's asked to get on the back straight.
Go on, Alan. Have it back, lad.
I think he's got it.
Yeah. And Spooky's going to end up losing second place here because everybody else is...
He jumped in straight behind there.
Oh, here we go. They're going to go too wide into this corner. Wiz not that far off the pack either. With these guys racing this close, somebody's going to have an accident. See, they're ghosting through each other. This.
Yeah, and
see, I think that's freaked Luckman out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for the new season, for season 8, I think that they're going to have to bring in the rule: as soon as you get a penalty, you've got to scrub it straight away. Because this isn't racing anymore. This is just invisible cars going through each other, and you can't race against that.
No.
Alright, Wiz with the penalty as well. Alright, Fabuki's sat in 6th, let's have a look. Chasing down Luckman now, after Luckman spinning it on that corner.
Yeah, because then just... Oh, Matty Cakes got that corner horribly wrong. They're almost doing a Samba Buzz Nürburg.
Yeah.
Massive penalties. Oh, Athens has got rid of his.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks like Matt, you forgot there was a corner there. That's usually my move.
Oh, and first out into the pits.
Yep. Literally following each other in. Yeah, I definitely think that needs to be a revision for Season 8.
Yes. I'm surprised they've actually gone into the pits. I thought they might try to sneak another lap in.
Yeah, well, it looks like Wiz, Luckman and Fabuki have. They've carried on round. Yeah, Spooky's now got a full tank of gas, but of course the guys in front are going to be a lot lighter. And he didn't take on new tyres. Yeah, so Wiz is now our new leader. Still with a 0.4 penalty.
And Luckman's closing in on him.
And then you've got Fabuki just behind Luckman as well. Let's sit with Luckman actually. Yeah, Fabuki is in the slipstream range. That's going to be dangerous, that is. Fabuki's going to be going like a bullet from a gun halfway down this line, this back straight.
So will Luckman.
Yeah, but Fabuki's going to get the double slingshot, isn't he?
Ah, true.
Because as Luckman goes faster, Fabuki's going to go even faster still.
Luckman's come right up our Wizard there.
Yeah, Fabuki's actually hitting the rev limiter almost on his car now.
Crikey, yeah.
Permanently pinging away there, bless it. And that's it, now he's in the prime retail now. That's exactly where he needs to be.
Wizard went a bit wide and...
Yeah, it's let Luckman alongside him a little.
Plus just allowed Wizard to get rid of his penalty as well.
Yeah. See, Fabuki ghosting.
Getting rid of his.
Yep, there you go. That's what I like to see. Now, we're expecting all three of these to come in.
Yes.
And they have opened their lead over 4th place to nearly 15 seconds, so them staying out that extra little bit may have helped them. Obviously, they're going to have to spend a bit longer in the pits, taking more fuel on.
I think it'll work for them there.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't their first barbecue, let's be honest.
It isn't, no.
And you know that they would have been fuel saving as much as possible as well. Although Fabuki is in a bit of Oh no.
Lockman's...
Yeah, Fubuki has the least fuel out of all of them. Of course, Wiz on his new rig as well, looking for his third win.
And there they go, all in the pits.
Oh, Wiz banging off the walls.
Yes, and off the other drivers.
Yeah, so Luckman actually had the best fuel out of all of them. Only by 1%, but you know, 1% might be the difference between finishing or not finishing a race.
That's right.
So it'll be interesting to see now how far behind first, second and third these guys are. I've just heard, was that 4 cars go past now?
Yeah, Spooky Allen, Athens. Luckman's come out in front.
Yeah, the other 2 are still right behind him though, so...
And everybody has got a 1.2 second on Wiz. Admittedly, they come to the back straight. Just soon disappear.
Yeah. Just out of interest. Right, so Spooky still has a penalty.
Yeah, the front 3 have. Admittedly, Allen has only got 0.1 of a second.
Yeah. So, you know, he can effectively lose that in the braking zone.
Yeah.
Wow, Athens has a 2.4 second penalty at the moment. That seems a little naughty. Right, well, Wiz and Fubuki are literally, a bit of paint thinner in between those 2.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
Charging down on Luckman.
Yeah, it's
charging down at the rate of knots.
As soon as they go over that little rise, he's full.
Yep. And so this is the bit where I normally mess it up at Mulsanne. I never seem to brake hard enough and just go straight on.
It's just finding the right braking point, isn't it?
Yeah.
I usually start too early.
No,
yeah,
I usually start too late.
That Wizzy's pit stop didn't do anything for his livery.
No. There's definite bits of paint missing from that car now.
It's interesting the levels of fuel they've through.
Yeah. But then I did say at the beginning I thought that the fuel wear was a little high. Bearing in mind, how long the track is.
It's a little bit shorter than last week's anyway.
But yeah, well, everything's shorter than the burger, isn't it?
It is. And I wonder if the winner end up doing a victory lap like last week as well.
Yeah. Let's hope not, actually. Look, I'm getting a little bit sloppy now.
And I gotta admit, the Mew's not doing too bad. It's not massively behind Matty Cake.
Yeah?
And then just under 20 seconds.
Well, I get the feeling with Mew, he's only going to get stronger the more races he gets into.
Yeah. The more practice you get, the better you become.
Yeah, which is why I suck.
Yeah, I don't understand what practice is.
Yeah, it's a foreign concept. Well, Luckman's put a quite a nice gap in between him and Wizard now. and he's almost in touch with the lead three.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And with them fighting as well, that's only going to help him. Although he does need to try and get on the back of them as quick as he can, because they're about to come on that back straight now.
The problem that's going to get him is their penalties.
Yeah.
Allen's put the fastest lap in.
Go on, Allen.
43.
No, hacks deployed. No, Luckman didn't make the all-important suck zone.
No. And I will say, I think Allen's got the best tune for the back straight.
Yeah?
He's just coming up, he's topping out at 188
188
at the moment. No one can seem to touch him on that straight.
I'm guessing he's just stretched out his gears a little bit more than everybody else, which makes sense because that's basically what we do with the Samba buses at Le Mans, not Le Mans, the Burger.
It's Foxy. Btcc, they've raced this all season. Gaston, I think they're going to the Mazda road trip for next season, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to say RX-7, you know.
I keep meaning to say RX-7, but I don't think it is.
Right, it will be in the RX Vision GT3 concept. So yeah, we were right with the Mazda. I got the RX bit right.
I was there thinking, I'm sure it's not the RX-7. So Allen's there, back in the lead. And being out of that slipstream really made Luckman, he's stuck in no man's land on his own.
Yeah, which of course gives Fabuki and Wiz a chance to catch up to him.
Bob's is 4.5 seconds behind Luckman.
Oh wow, so Luckman really is driving his socks off at the moment then.
Yeah. Hans is trying his best to catch up to M3 guy. 3.5 seconds behind.
See now, with the way the first three are fighting, I would have expected Luckman to be up in there by now.
It's amazing what being out that slipstream does though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, them in the pits, all spooky looking. I don't even know what happened to him. I don't know if he had a slight touch, but he went off.
Oh, he's going backwards.
Strange.
Alright, let's have a quick look at the replay, see what happened. With his 5 seconds of penalties now.
Probably got 2 seconds.
Oh, I actually think he got a little bit of contact with Athens there going into the pits.
Yes, there is, isn't there?
And then he ended up having to reverse back, and of course now he's just bouncing off the walls.
Well, Athens has won that pit strategy. He's come out over 2 seconds in front of Allen.
Alright, well, Spooky now is down in 6th place. Quite literally in no man's land. He's got 12.5 seconds before he gets anywhere near Allen. On the upside, he has scrubbed nearly 1.2 seconds of his penalty.
And he's just going to get himself settled, otherwise he's going to have an M3 guy all over the back of him.
Yep. So now it's Luckman out front with a 3.5 second lead.
Oh, and Hansa, he's down to a second behind M3 guy. At least, so Fobbs has put a second back into Luckman. But what's
What happened to Hansa? Right, so he's coming down. Oh, he lost control coming out the corner and spun it.
I'm wondering what's happened to Wiz, because he was right behind Fubs, and now he's nearly 4 seconds down.
Yeah, Hansa made quite the meal of that.
Oh.
Looks like Fubs has got penalty as well.
Yes, 0.3. Lockman seems to be pulling away now.
Yeah, he's definitely found his rhythm for this track now, I reckon.
But the thing is, he's guzzling the fuel quicker than Fubs and Wizard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by a country mile.
Yeah.
He's only got 1/8 of a tank left.
Yeah. Alan's closing in back on Athens.
Yep. I'm literally just watching that now. Yeah, indeed. F in chat for Hansa. Although, I'm going to give him a generous 7, because it was quite a nice pirouette.
Now, I'm imagining, well, Luckman's definitely into the pits. Is Fub into the pits? Yep, Fub's in the pits as well.
So obviously Fubs is going to be able to get out in front of Luckman.
And Wizard's carrying on, because Wizard out of the 3 had the most fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be able to get another lap in.
Give him an 8 for his figure of 8. Right, so this is now a race to the pit crews. I've just heard Luckman pull off.
Yeah, Luckman's off. Fubs is starting off now. And Luckman's come out in 4th, right behind Alan!
It's amazing how my kids barely say 2 words to me all day, and now all of a sudden everybody's popped in and keeps asking me questions.
Isn't it always the way?
Mm-hmm.
Always the way.
Yeah. One of them's actually been sat in the front room with me all day as well. Oh dear. Alright, well, Hansa's on the back of Matty Cake now.
And Alan's reeling in Athens for the benefit of Luckman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't you start as well, dog.
Luckman's using the slingshot on him.
Yeah, well, Hansa is sat behind Matty Cake on the back straight. In perfect striking position. Although I wouldn't overtake him too early, fella.
Really is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'd be tempted just to sit there and just come off the throttle a little bit and just save as much fuel as I can.
Yeah, because
Oh, bump drafting.
there's a long way to go.
Yeah, we've still got the better part 24 minutes.
Sorry, I was just flicking through and saw M3 go with these 9 seconds of penalties.
Wow, okay. That's a thing. Alright, just excuse me for a moment.
No problem. I'm just watching the. So Hans are going to try and. No, he's staying behind him for more sand. Oh no, shoves his way through. Fair play, stuck back in behind. A little bit of contact, but nothing too major. He's got the draft coming down to Indianapolis. Just you know. Yep, and he's going past him now. He's got the inside line. Okay, because he's held it on.
Right, well, there's a proper little battle going on between Hansa and Matty Cake.
It is, yeah, I've just been saying about it.
Yeah, sorry about that, the dog was pining.
That's fine. So Wizards in the pits now. So Athens possibly got fuel to do 2 laps. He's got a 3-second lead over Allen and Luckman. Forbes is slowly closing in on Luckman as well.
Yeah, I get the feeling that Luckman isn't going to stay behind Allen for much longer. It's going to look very menacing in Allen's rearview mirror. Okay, or it would have done.
He took the Dunlop a bit raggedly,
Yeah.
I'd say.
On the upside for him though, he's still within suction zone coming into the back straight, so he's going to have some decent speed coming down the road now. Obviously depending on his tune.
Yeah, winding in Allen there.
Yeah. Not as quick as Allen so far though. He's only managing a 187.
I'd say Allen's found the sweet spot for that long straight.
Yeah, he has. If Luckman can carry on like this, he's on for fastest lap.
And they are closing in on Athens.
And unfortunately they're pulling away from Fubs just a little. Yep, Luckman's now 5/10 up on the fastest lap. So as long as he has a nice last couple of sectors, he might be the first one to get into 342s.
Fubs unfortunately just picked up a 2-second penalty.
Yeah, it does seem to be a penalty race.
Wizards right up behind Spooky Lukey now.
Oh, both with penalties as well.
I think it's more the case we find a driver that hasn't got penalties.
Yeah.
And I think that's Hansa.
And Luckman. I don't remember Luckman having a penalty when I last looked at him.
No, he hasn't.
Luckman's clear.
He did have one, but he's got rid of it.
Right, Mew's car looks fairly clean. So he's not had too many offs.
Luckman's took over Allen.
Yeah, I said it wasn't going to be long. Of course, all this will be just good experience for the Mew.
And Luckman's into the lead as Athens
and Allen go into the pits.
Wow. I think Fub lost almost a second on Luckman on that lap, and yep, 3:42.1.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to be right. He just needed to keep it clean at the end of that lap, and he was definitely going to get the fastest lap from that.
Well, their Fub just certainly just suddenly.
He's on a bit of a charge, isn't he?
Yeah. I was about to say he was clawing back in, but as the time started to shoot back up,
Yeah.
Luckman's still on the charge. He's still doing purple laps.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Luckman's actually doing better for fuel as well. And these two have been matching each other pretty much pit for pit.
Wizard's got Athens almost within him.
Oh, that sounds kinky. We'll have a look at that. Oh yeah, Athens is definitely going to want to make a move towards the end of the back straight. Hello, Stiggy. Well, you've missed the better part of 30 minutes of the race, mate, so...
Fub's up to 4 seconds in penalties now.
Wow. What is going on with this race?
I think this is the problem, that the straights are that long.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to cripple their race by getting rid of them.
Yeah, but the only problem is the actual racing itself, I think, is suffering because of it.
Yep. Yeah, Flops is slowly clawing Luckman back. And they're both roughly about the same amount of fuel.
Well, at the moment, Wizard's doing a banging job of keeping Athens at bay. Hello, Jenik.
Hiya, Jenik.
Well, that reminds me, Herb, did Jenik get in contact with you about SnowRunner?
He did.
Yeah, good.
He did.
I told him you were the man to chat to.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got about 50 missions to do on the second run through. They really are joined.
Mm-hmm.
Was in Athens, so look at that. Luckman and Fubs, both on the same amount of fuel.
Crazy, innit?
So Wizard will sneak back in the lead.
Yeah, and obviously he'll take Athens with him.
Yep.
We've now got 15 minutes left of the race. And I think that they're going to come out right in the middle. Poor Alan at the back there as well. Although this might actually help Alan get back towards the front again.
It will, yeah. It's come out in between the pair of them, hasn't he?
Yep, so hopefully he'll be able to get some slip off of Luckman. Oh, he's just out of suction range.
Don't count Alan out.
I'm not counting Alan out.
How fast he goes down that back straight.
Yeah. Speaking of which... Yeah, it's a good job this is really only an exhibition race.
Yeah, you got about the pit lane exits. Penalty served.
Yeah. Alright, now there's a very good chance here that if it carries on closing up the way it is, there is literally going to be a 5-way battle for the lead. Now that's the kind of finish to a race we want.
It is.
You know, these little breakaway groups are all well and good mid-race, but towards the end...
Athens is trying it with Wiz, and Luckman's trying to take up both of them.
And Allen's took...
And Luckman he's gone from third to first in one manoeuvre.
But then he's gone very wide on the exit.
Yeah, and Wizard's got it back.
To be honest, I think Luckman's going to lose it to Athens.
It's looking that way. But I'm also wondering, Wiz may need to make another pit stop. There's no way he's got enough fuel left to do.
Yeah, especially with the
3 laps.
fuel as high as it is.
Yeah. So what are they going to be?
That looked a little sloppy in that corner, if I'm being honest. See, now that they're able to make quite a lot of mistakes here as well, because they're all ghosting into the corners.
Yeah.
So they're getting away with murder at the moment. How are we doing here? Ooh, right, Allen and Fobbs are almost in the suction range of these three now.
Yep. Allen's pulling them back in, pulling the pair of them into it.
And that's exactly what we want.
They really are fighting. This goes a bit wide.
I'm beginning to think that's his preferred line, you know, because he seems to go wide quite a lot.
Yep.
Right. It's going to hot up now.
In the bat. They're in the slipstream.
And of course, Allen's going to absolutely destroy them on that back straight, as we've seen so many times so far. And of course, that's just going to propel Fabuki along with him as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Allen's actually stands a better chance than anyone else of winning this, if I'm being honest. Oh!
I think so. Oh, look, man.
What was that?
Wizard's gone flying wide as well.
What happened into that corner then?
I think it might be 3 more laps for this one.
Oh, Luckman got some his tyres out on the grass, and Wiz ran really wide in the corner.
Just as we were talking on the 4-way battle.
Yep. Well, down the back straight, we know Allen's going to be the one to win that.
Well, yeah, he's already took the lead.
He's about to lose it. There you go. He's literally just lost it to Wiz, and Allen takes it straight back again.
Oh, Mew, I didn't even notice it dropped out. Sorry, mate.
Did you have a Craden moment? Is that what it is?
See, my big fear is we've got these 4 fighting. And
they're going to take each other out.
And the result's going to be dependent
on the penalties.
Yeah. Looking at fuel,
Wiz
I
is
think
definitely
Alan
going to have to come in.
and Alan is as well.
Yeah, Fubuki should be golden to the end. Yeah, Athens might be alright.
I know, yeah, I'm not too sure about Athens, it's close.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely Alan and Wiz. Well, Wiz, let's be honest, Wiz is coming in this lap, he's got no choice.
And let's not count Luckman out.
Yeah, he's sat there in a snipey position.
Bubs has took the lead.
Yeah, you can hear Luckman's tyres are being absolutely tortured, he's pushing that hard. But he's destroying that distance.
Athens just did what Spooky Luca did. Going into the pits.
Yeah?
Yeah. Flew into the wall. So now 5.8 behind Fubs. Oh my goodness, that's...
It looked like he tried to overtake people going into the pits.
I think he just broke too late and then
That
had to
was bizarre.
swerve to avoid them.
Right, so Fubuki 6 seconds in front of Luckman. Of course, now I've said that, you watch the time come back down again.
Yeah.
And the obvious advantage that Luckman's got at the moment is no penalty.
Yep. Two more laps.
So out of slipstream, it looks like Fubuki's got the better setup. Because he's pulling away quite convincingly from Luckman on that back straight.
I'm just wondering what happened, because Athens is 4 seconds up on Wiz. Oh, Wiz put a full tank of fuel in.
It seems a little extreme for what was left, but I'm sure Wiz knows what he's doing. Maybe he just makes it feel like the car's more planted in the tighter sections.
Or maybe he got distracted lighting the smoke.
That as well.
But saying that, he's closed it less than 3 seconds now on Alan. Oh, Athens, sorry. Yeah. Ooh, this could get really interesting. Because I don't know whether Fubs and Luckman have got enough fuel to do another lap.
Yeah, they might actually have to do a splash and go.
Yeah.
Because what are they averaging? Is it 4 laps, isn't it, on a full tank?
Well, Luckman's into the red already.
Well, Fubuki literally is only going to have to do a splash and go if he does come in. Oh, there you go. Fubuki's just gone into the red.
Yeah, there's no way they can get another lap in. They've got 16 seconds on Alan.
Yeah, it's Well, Alan's 23 seconds behind Fubbs. And Fubbs is in the pits.
And Luckman.
There goes Luckman. Oh, Fubbs had a bit more petrol going there. So it is now going to be down to Alan to see whether or not he can do anything about that. Fabuki's still taking fuel on. You've only got 3 minutes to go, fella. What are you doing?
Well, did I just see he put 70 litres in?
Yeah.
70%.
Of course. They're going to get round before... Yeah. There is going to be another lap after this one that they're on now.
It's going to be close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're doing 340s.
But that's brought Alan right into the slipstream of Luckman now. So you know what that means on the back straight.
Yes.
If he can stay in that suck zone, then that's it. Alan's going to be fighting Luckman for second place. And we know he's got the setup for it. He's already reeling him in. Oh, that's not even funny how quickly he's catching up as well.
No. I'm just looking how the gap's spreading from him to Athens.
It's crazy, isn't it? He's closing in on Luckman at almost exactly the same pace that he's pulling away from Athens. But just look at how well he's got this car set up. It absolutely dominates this back straight.
Yes.
Yeah, by the time they get to the end, that'll be nearly a second and a half he's taken out of Luckman on that one section alone. That's crazy.
Fair play, Alan.
There you go. Luckman's not going to be able to answer to him there.
It's amazing.
He's going to be carrying all that speed straight past him as well. I think in future, if I need to set up for a car, I know I'll be nodding. I'll definitely be nodding towards Alan.
Especially if it's a fast track.
Yeah. And already, he started eating into the time of Fabuki as well.
God, it's going to be close whether there's going to be another lap or not.
Well, Fabuki being in the front there, he's well within his rights, I suppose, just to let off the gas. Just enough.
Just enough to burn his penalty off.
Yep.
Oh, Luckman's took it back off Alan.
I've just noticed as well that Alan does have 6.7 seconds worth of penalties. But yeah, if I was Fabuki right now, with the distance behind, I don't even think he needs to do that. He's not getting to the end of the lap in 40 seconds, is he?
No.
Not through that section. So, unless GT Sport is very nasty to him, this should be the last lap.
Luckman's getting a bit of space between him and Alan.
Oh no, it's Fabuki. How bad would it be if Fabuki repeats last week? And ends up doing an outlap? Is he going to get...
He is.
He ain't. Smart lad. Burn them penalties quick.
Lad.
There we go.
Oh, how close was that? 0.5 of a second.
Blimey. Look at them all having to stop at the line now. So provisionally, it's Fabuki, Luckman, Alan. Well done, Alan, by the way.
Yeah,
Athens
well done,
and Wiz.
Well done, Fubs. 2 out of 2 at this exhibition series. Well done to you.
So Spooky comes in 6th. M3 guy in 7th. 13.4 seconds of penalties as he came round that corner then. I saw that, you naughty boy. Hansa with
Here
no
comes
penalties.
Hansa.
Yeah, Hansa's had him.
We'll have Matt
Right,
go across the line.
I was about to say.
Ooh.
Right, and Matty Cake. Oh, looked like he was trying to scrub penalties there as well. Oh, yeah, Matty Cake didn't make it. And ended up with a 1 second penalty. Alright, so well done for Buki.
Yeah. Congratulations again.
Both of the exhibition races he's won. Alright, now, there will not be another exhibition race next week.
So it's round 1 at is it again?
Sardinia? Oh, Sardinia, Sardegna, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, Sardegna Road Track C.
Yes.
And that will be on the 28th of June.
30 laps.
Oh, 30 laps. And then I've just seen what the last race of the season is going to be. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
6 laps.
Of the burger. It was 24 hours as well, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh no, it's the Nordschleife.
But still, it's just missing the GP circuit.
Yeah. God, why does he do this to us? Right, well, well done for Buki. Let's give you a quick look at the official... No, don't do that, you donut. I nearly pressed the wrong thing then. So the official positions for the finish of the second exhibition race are Fabuki in first, Luckman in second, Allen in third, Athens in fourth, Wiz in fifth, Spooky in sixth, Hansa in seventh. Little shocked that Hansa finished that far down, if I'm being honest. M3 guy in eighth, Matty Cake in ninth, and the Mew, a non-finisher, down in 10th. But still, Mew, until you dropped out, you were doing really well, mate.
You was.
You know? All I'm going to say is I hope she was worth it.
Yes, that was a good race, that was.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all that we've got for tonight, boys. Like and subscribe, press the little bell icon if you want to be notified of the future videos. And me and Herb will be back Tuesday.
Yeah,
for the Samba Bus. So until then, guys, take care all. Bye bye now.
Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.